Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Kitty on a Leash, with a new manga first impressions review video. And today we'll be taking a look at Livingstone from the creator of Deadman Wonderland. This manga is actually pretty interesting. It's very new, it's very unique, and it brings on a whole new concept to the way that we look at souls. In Livingstone, we have our two main characters. Sakurai, who is a very level-headed character who is definitely pretty uptight, and the more serious one to this duo. And on the other hand, we have Amano, who seems to be like a young, late teen type of character who is nor necessarily living nor necessarily dead. He has one purpose, and that is to help carry over the souls into the afterlife. So, Livingstone is all about these two guys who are partners of a company called Livingstone. The main purpose of the company Livingstone is to take the souls and help keep them pure and keep everything working in order for them. So, for instance, every person, every living thing has a soul, and in this world, the souls have an expected lifespan or life plan for themselves. So, one soul may say, I'm going to live a great life, I will become a humanitarian, and I will live up to 95. That's the plan of the soul. But, with that soul being in the person that it is, that's confined to, that person may have a different idea. So, Livingstone's agency is out there to guide these people in whatever type of direction they need to be in, just for the sake of saving the soul. So, to be honest, they could care less about the actual person. They care about saving that soul. Now, the reason why saving the souls are so important is because if the soul has a destined path, if the soul has a destined path that it wants to go in life, and it doesn't reach that area, like let's say the person kills themselves when their soul was not ready to go, they become stains in the world. And with Livingstone Company, their job is to liberate the souls out from these stains. Now, these stains can leave corruption. They can affect the surroundings around them. And in the manga, it's kind of like you get these different situations. Like, for instance, one of the first ones you come across is there's a man who wants to kill himself. He's living in an apartment alone. He's depressed. He wants to end his life. They show up because they want to rescue that soul. That soul is not ready to go. It has many years ahead of it. They have a goal. The goal of Livingstone is to get that soul to the point where it needs to go. They could care less about the person, but they do want that soul to keep living on. So they show up, and the guy is ready to kill himself, but it's not on his course. So the situation is that there was, let's just say, another soul in the area that was killed unexpectedly, that was affecting this guy's mood to want to off himself much sooner. So this is kind of an example of what to look for in Livingstone. All in all, I know it's a little difficult to follow, but basically, Livingstone, they are a duo that work very hard together. You have Sakurai, who is a very straightforward, serious guy. He means work. And then you have Amano, who was just like, I don't care about you as a person, I just want to save your soul. Even though Sakurai is definitely more of the reasonable person who doesn't necessarily want to be so cold-hearted and blunt, but they both have the main goal of saving the souls and getting them back on the destined path that they need to be on. So that's kind of the main plot of the story. Overall, the anime, it felt very well done. But I will say that there were some moments where it did get a little slow. They had to keep explaining things over and over that again, like the first time reading through it, they kind of flew over my head. So it does take, if you don't understand something, you got to kind of like reread it. Okay, I get it now. Okay, let's continue, because it's kind of far out there, souls. What? It's random, but it really all makes sense if you give it a try and give it a chance. Like, it's really, really good. The art is definitely good. I like the art. I like the design. I love that there's a lot going on with each panel. You can definitely feel the characters. Like, you have some characters here that they encounter that they don't care about living. They want to die, but their soul doesn't want to. All in all, the story was very unique. I definitely did enjoy it when I did read it, and I feel like it was actually a really, really good read. Now, I will say that there were some moments where the book did get a little boring, and I don't know if that was just because I felt like maybe I couldn't connect with people or things. I felt like, if anything, I connected the most with Sakurai. He was definitely a very straightforward type of guy, very serious about his job type of character. But when it comes to Amano, the blonde or light-haired guy, he was just a weird character to figure out. He was very childish in some ways, but not cute childish, more like annoying little brother childish or something. And I couldn't wrap my finger around what he is or what his real motive or purpose was. Like, all he wanted to do was really just get the soul. He didn't care about the people, and that kind of sucked because, and then that's where Sakurai was able to balance the situation out a lot more. I don't know, he's very non-conscious. He's very unaware. He's not a very emotional guy at all. So it was good to see Sakurai be there to help balance them out, because they were the perfect blend of a duo together. All in all, I would have to say that Livingstone was a good manga. It wasn't anything that I feel like I have to continue reading, and it's nothing I feel like I definitely have to recommend. It was just an okay manga. I love Deadman Wonderland, so I definitely had to at least try this out, and I thought it was good. But am I gonna rush out to pick up the next volume? I don't think so. I felt like there's just something missing for me in terms of, I don't know if it was just that I couldn't relate to the story, the situation, the scenario. I don't know, but it wasn't all that amazing. It was interesting, but it wasn't really too fascinating for my taste. So yeah, all in all, if I have to give this a rating, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10, because the art was good, the story was good, it did something very new and unique, so I definitely have to give that credit. I would say go ahead and check it out if it sounds interesting to you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!